Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Another massive Russian attack, missile attack, on this time on Ukraine, on the biggest cities. I got about 10 articles at least to discuss this in detail. So there were about 99 missiles launched on Ukraine. Let's start with the first article that I got here ready for you, coming from Ukrainska Pravda. This is a retaliatory strike still for the Belgorod attack. So let's start with the first article. It's a major attack again. The Ukrainians claim that they downed all the incoming missiles and drones towards Kiev, if you can believe that one. And somehow about 250,000 people remained without electricity in Kiev. But hey, they downed them all. All right, let's see. This is obviously Ukraine. We're going to focus on Kiev, mostly Odessa, and let's get going with Ukrainska Pravda. This is from Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Large-scale attack on Ukraine. Zelensky reports 4 killed and 92 injured. We're not going to play the video. We don't need more weasels. Okay, one right here is enough. So reported so far 4 people. Okay, now we're going to go down here where they gave us some information on what they did. It says the Patriot Iris or Iris T NASAM systems, each of their air defense systems has saved hundreds of lives at the very least, and Russia will bear responsibility for every life it has claimed. Okay, all right, well, we got that, we did that one covered, and we're going to go to the next one right here. This is from UPI, at least 4 killed, the same thing with the 4 killed, and at least 60 were injured. And Klitschko showed up, he's still alive, it seems like. Evacuated people and damaged cars. All right, and then let's go to the Ukrainska Pravda. Russia launches 99 missiles, 7 to downed, including all 10 hypersonic Kinzhaus. Now what's up? What's going on? What do you want? What do you want? Oop. Yeah, but including 10 hypersonic Kinzhaus. You got your little box here if you want to join right here. No? Okay. The Russians launched 99 missiles of various types at Ukraine on the night of 1 to 2 January 2024. 72 of which were destroyed. It's very interesting. Valery Zaluzny, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, says that. It seems like they want to make him lie because he has credibility. Do you remember when was then General Colin Powell? Remember when he showed up at the United Nations and told us about Saddam Hussein's weapons of mass destruction with their hand-drawn here is an example of the mobile labs. Remember when that he embarrassed himself? After a while, it was revealed why he was chosen to go in front of the United Nations and ridicule himself. It was because he had the most credibility, and he regretted that because that destroyed his potential political career after that, which it did. So they put the most credible person, a general, to lie. The same here. They get now. I've never heard Zaluzny telling us how many missiles were destroyed, and how many missiles were launched. Usually it was another on the territory, another smaller guy, or Zelensky, or someone else telling us how many, or simply, as I said, a minor official. Now it's Zaluzny himself. So they got so non-credible that they need Zaluzny to tell us this information. I saw a video sent by a friend of mine through Facebook with some interviews in Ukraine asking about how many, who they believe Zaluzny, Zelensky, and they mostly, obviously that was picked. From let's say 100 interviewed, you picked interviews on the street, you pick the right ones, and then you publish them and say, hey, Zaluzny is credible. Why? Maybe 10 out of 100 said Zaluzny, they picked 10 with Zaluzny, let's say 1 with Zelensky. I'm just saying, that's how you make news. So now they use Zaluzny as the spokesperson, which before they didn't. I've been watching these guys. According to early reports, the enemy used 99 air attack weapons, missiles of various types. The assets and personnel of the Air Force, in cooperation with units from the Defense Forces of Ukraine, destroyed 72 air targets. Now, what they have? 10 out of 10 Kh-47M2 Kinzhal air ballistic missiles. So now they destroyed all of them, 100%. I don't believe that, but anyway. 59 out of 70 Kh-101, Kh-555, Kh-555 cruise missiles, and 3 out of 3 Caliber cruise missiles were shot down. Well, first the Russians attacked with Shahed attack drones from the southeast, then moved to different oblasts of Ukraine. All 33 attack UAVs were destroyed. So 33 UAVs plus 99 missiles. Now, 16 Tupelov 95 MS bombers fired at least 70 Kh-101, Kh-555, Kh-55. No. What are you doing? Checking out. Okay, you gotta move a little bit forward. All right. Were launched air-launched cruise missiles. So they used the Tupelov 95 strategic bombers. And then starting at 7:30 a.m., 10 Kh-47M2 Kinzhal's air ballistic missiles were launched from MiG-31 fighters. So 10 from MiGs and the other ones from 16 Tupelov 95. Let me show you how they look, the Tupelov 95 and the MiG-31M or K. Which one was this? K, okay. So this one is a Tupelov 95 right here. Beautiful plane. 4 engines, and this is a bomber, strategic bomber. And then we have the MiG-31 right here. Fast and ready. So we got these things covered. Now we know who's who, what's what. And let's go back to the article. The Russians also attacked from the sea with 3 Caliber cruise missiles and from the north with 12 Iskander-M, S-300, S-400 ballistic missiles. The occupiers fired 4 Kh-31P anti-aircraft missiles from Sukhoi 35 tactical aircraft. Sukhoi 35, beautiful. Let me show you. Here they are, the Sukhoi 30. This is Sukhoi 57. It's the 35 actually, and stealth Sukhoi 57 in Syria, supposedly. But it's something is wrong, I think. If I remember correctly, these guys are 2-seaters. This is 1-seater right here. Let me just check again, because it doesn't look right. Well, I got this one from Wikipedia, and it shows 1-seater. So maybe Sukhoi 30 is 2-seaters. I don't know, but here it is. This is a beautiful plane. I always liked the Sukhois more than the MiGs. All right, let's move on. It says here that Vitaly Klitschko, who's alive, and Zaluzny is alive, and makes statements. The mayor of Kiev said that on the morning of January 2nd, air defense forces had destroyed 61 missiles in the sky over Kiev, including about 10 Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. So this is what they say they destroyed. Let's move to the next one, the new voice of Ukraine. Ukraine eliminates all Russian drones. Russian ballistic missiles flying in the skies towards Kiev. All Russian drones and all Kinzhal, I have to tell you, with what? With Patriot systems. Yeah, okay. Ukrainian air defense brought down all 35 attack drones used by Russia in its latest massive overnight attack on Kiev and other parts of Ukraine. The Ukrainian Air Force reported on January 2nd. Several missiles are still in the sky, including Kinzhal ballistic missiles. And again, they tell us what they did. They launched 35 UAVs from Cape Chauda in temporary occupied Crimea, as well as Primorsk-Akhtarsk. So let me show you where those things are. Cape Shauda. So these are in the Crimean Peninsula right here in the south. Cape Shauda is right here in this corner by the Kerch Bridge. And then Primorsk-Akhtarsk is right here on this area across from, what's that, Berdyansk, over the Azov Sea. So they did it from here and from here, the drones. All enemy UAVs were destroyed. Okay, in the capital, drone debris fell in 2 districts, sparking fires. A fire broke out. There are many missiles headed towards Kiev. Next one. Kiev downs more than 60 Russian cruise missiles and 10 Kinzhal ballistic missiles in barbaric attack. Ukraine managed to eliminate more than 60 plus 10. Okay, that's fantastic success. Next one. Now we got from Ukrainska Pravda 61 missiles, including Kinzhals, were destroyed above Kiev in the morning. Video, Klitschko is alive. That's good. And again, 61 missiles they destroyed and about 10 air ballistic Kinzhals. All these were reported. They put videos and all that, but these are how should I put it, accredited videos. So it's not like citizens videos. No, this is what they tell you that they did. Now, they were so successful in downing all these missiles that look what happened here. Can't make shit up. Energy Ministry, 250,000 Kiev residents without power following Russian attack. So they downed the missiles, but somehow they don't have power. The debris fell right on the lines. Jesus Christ. As a result of Russian attack against Ukraine's capital, almost 260,000 residents were left without electricity. I will also show what the Russians say about the attack. Russia launched mass drone and missile strikes. We already got that one covered, and that's about it with this one. The temporary disturbances in the functioning of a local hydroelectric power plant were also recorded. Why? Debris. Yeah, okay. Next one. This is what the Russians say from Russia Today, January 2nd, 2024. Powerful blast reported in Ukrainian cities. The strikes targeted defense industry facilities and ammunition depots, Moscow has said. And they say that the reported strikes came after Russia accused Kiev of carrying out deadly terrorist attacks, and quote, on Donetsk and Belgorod, with vowing retaliation. Again, they say here exactly the same thing. Klitschko says that, and then we have 260 residents without. There's some videos here. This is just a flying missile. You don't see any bombardments here. Let's play it. It's nothing. Just a flying missile down here, up here. All right, nothing happened, but somehow they destroyed it in the air sometime later, according to these guys. So again, we're going to go to the next one, which is Russia explains target selection in new strikes on Ukraine. The long-range attacks were aimed at the country's military-industrial base and ammunition stocks, the Russian Defense Ministry said. And they say here, carried out a group of strikes with long-range precision weapons and unmanned aerial vehicles on enterprises of the military-industrial complex of Ukraine. This is what the Russians claim. It says the mission, that's about all they give us, and I'm quoting, the mission of the strike has been achieved. All targets have been hit, end quote, the official concluded. Now, do you think that all targets have been hit? No, I don't think that's true either. I'm pretty sure they succeed in some, and some they don't succeed. That's the reality of technology. Nothing easier. They think that all the missiles hit the targets and the drones. I don't think so. Neither I think that the other ones destroyed all Kinzhals. I don't think they destroyed one, but let's give them 1 out of 10. But I don't give them 1 because I don't think they're capable of seeing what's coming. It's like you can be fast as shit. If someone discharges a gun, you can't see the bullet to block it. That's the first point. The second one, it comes so fast, your hand will not be able to intercept it. I mean, think about it. I did this many times, but I'll do it once again. Comes so fast that if you send a missile or whatever to hit it, the rocket missile to intercept it, this is too fast. You can't catch up with it unless you go head on. In order to come head on with it, it has to be from far away. You have to see it with your radar. It flies so fast that you can't even get it. But maybe all this is garbage. Maybe the Russians are lying. They don't have hypersonic missiles that can drive. Yeah, they can fly 9 times the speed of not light, sound. But nevertheless, if it goes as they say, 9 times or 7 times over the speed of sound, I think it's 9 times up to. These guys, unless they have hypersonic, they can catch up with that. Besides the fact, these guys, anyway, maybe they do, but not 10 out of 10. I refuse to accept that as a fact. Nevertheless, maybe if they show me somehow what they say now, and they don't show me videos anymore because they don't have them. What's up, buddy? The cat is right here behind this, and he's going to, yeah, you want something. Oh yeah, you go in your box. There it is. All right, my friends. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. It seems like these guys are going to do this each and every day for a while. And now, as the Ukrainians are not doing very well, or NATO is not doing very well, I think the Russians are trying to destroy their morale more. Not the Ukrainians necessarily, but the guys in the West. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.